Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel. As promised, this one's going to be a lot lighter and fluffier than the last video, so let's do a plant tour. This one is a tomato of unknown type because we are really good at record keeping on these things. So it's growing up pretty good. All of my tomatoes have this issue where like the root right at the bottom is skinnier than up at the top, but that's okay. This guy is growing pretty good. He's covered in random little seed things. He's got a neighbor, which is definitely a Roma tomato. And the Romas are determinate, which is different than the indeterminate that our other guys are. And we're just learning all of this because this is the first time we're gardening. He's kind of almost got the flower things going on, and then these are just some kale threw in. Hopefully they'll do okay. Like I said, we've never done this before, so this is all completely new. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to really thin them out or how to thin them out, so if you guys know, I would love to hear it in the comments. And that's this planter. This is my lavender plant, and I promised it I would buy it a bigger pot if it lives to next year. It's been doing pretty good. Yeah, I don't know what's going on because I've never done this before, so I guess that just dried out, and that happens after it flowers for a bit because I've got new growth that's doing pretty good, so yeah. And this is another tomato plant of one of two varieties, and also doing pretty good. I've got it bound. Oh, no, that's looking at the bird poo. And we trimmed the first round of flowers that these guys had to try to encourage it to grow a little bit more. And so that's it trying to flower again. We'll probably let it go this time. And yeah. Oh, it does have some flowers. Okay. Pre-flowers. So, doing pretty good. This is one of my husband's pepper plants. No idea if it's doing good or not. Hopefully it's doing good. Has some growth business happening up in that center area. I'm assuming that's where the peppers are going to come from, but again, no idea. These are two more pepper plants and a different type of planter. These guys are doing a bit better, although they've been dealing with a lot of random rain and random little bug munchies that fly by night. But do seem to have little baby flowers going on in there, which is cool. And yeah, so hopefully we'll have some peppers too. I looked at what's going on with the leaves and I can't really find anything for sure. So if you guys know, again, would love to hear it. New at this whole gardening and growing your own food thing. All in all, the leaves seem to be doing pretty good, if upside down in some places. This is the second Roma plant, and this one just let flower. Apparently you're not supposed to trim the flowers on a determinate, and I feel really bad for doing that to the first one, but learning experience. So these guys have been flowering pretty good. Following my mom's advice, I've been going out with a Q-tip every morning and trying to help pollinate things, and seem to be doing pretty good. Got lots of growth. It's not going to be as tall as the other guys, and that's okay. So this one is the early girl, like full-size tomato plant, I think. And not as tall as its little neighbor there, but do have some flowers, do have some early tomato-ness going on, which is pretty exciting. Stellar cinematography going on because I am a master with this camera, but little baby tomato, so exciting. If it wasn't obvious, we are growing on our deck because we don't have a yard. Joys of apartment living, but little baby tomato and some more flowers, and yeah, these guys are doing pretty good, especially for first-year gardeners. We raised these guys up from seeds. I think we started that in February. And seed to intermediary plant, living place to styrofoam cup to planters. And that's where they are. And again, doing a little bit of binding. So this guy, we thought was dead. It didn't go to our plot where my husband was able to secure just a little plot of land where we have a bunch of other plants. And so this guy was just left at home. He didn't get water. So all of his leaves are brown. And then we got some crazy rain that the guy was just out for, and he just grew. So he's probably going to go out to the plot. Those are some baby green onions growing up that I planted when I rehomed this tomato plant, and they're doing okay. This guy is the Gardener's Delight variety of tomato, and I think those are just going to be like little baby cherry tomatoes. But lots of little baby tomatoes, so doing pretty good there. So many flowers, and this guy continues to grow. I think I shot this video a couple days ago from when I'm recording the video, or the audio, and it's grown another couple inches, so it's going to outgrow the cage here pretty soon. And yeah, that's the tomatoes. Getting kind of grabby, but lots of little flower buds, and we're going to have so many tomatoes, and it's going to be so awesome. This is a different deck, and this is a raspberry plant that we also got, and brand shiny new this year, and we've got a lot of raspberry growth happening. I think the berries that are on this, my husband has already eaten, and they were quite tasty. We're looking at a cost per use sort of idea on this, so for the planter and the dirt and the plant and everything, I think with the 5 berries eaten, it's about $15 a berry so far, so the more berries it produces, we'll get down to a reasonable cost, and hopefully this guy will live through the relatively mild winters that should happen here, and we'll have many berries to come, and it will be quite exciting. Planting and growing and everything has been quite an exciting process. Never thought I'd be into gardening when I was younger, but here I am, out every morning, spending like 30 minutes just checking on the plants, seeing if they're okay, watering them, doing the Q-tip thing. So yeah, these are the plants that we have going on at our place. See you in the next video.